नित्यानन्देश्वर सदाशिवसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि आदिशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Swamijis, Satsangis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Tanidar Kotari, visitors, viewers, everyone sitting with us through Nithyananda TV, Kalki TV, Facebook Live on hundreds of Adinavasis channels, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and through two-way video conferencing, having Nayanadiksha all over the world. I'll continue on Adinam Chalo series on nitty-gritties of Shaktipada. Today I'll explain precisely on the science of manifesting powerful cognitions. When it comes to manifesting powerful cognitions, use every opportunity in your life with a ferociousness like war. Understand? Either you become spiritual warrior or you will be Worrier. That's all. Even the laziness pattern, tiredness pattern, the pattern you feeling, 10 more minutes sleep, it will be really nice. Understand that pattern need to be handled in two ways. One, enough oxygen has not gone into your body. Means leave all the windows and doors open and sleep. Let there be a lot of free flow of air when you are sleeping. That's one. Second, have haritaki in the night. So, food does not stay heavily on your stomach and take all your energy and attention, stopping the free flow of prana. Understand? The stomach is light. The stomach is light. The free flow of prana will be happening in your whole system, in your whole body. Listen carefully, very carefully. Attending physiologically and physically is one. Second, attend in the level of pattern means dig out every pattern every time you said no to life, every time you denied life. Dig out every time you said no to life. Every time you decided not to be alive, every time you decided not to be intense, every time you decided not to be ferocious, every time you decided not to be active. Look into all those movements. Look into all those patterns. Listen carefully. Look into all those movements. Look into all those patterns. Life, when it is opening its doors to you, when it is happening to you, when it is welcoming you, when it is inviting you, when it is giving possibilities available to you, saying no will be very costly. You might have said few hundred or even few thousand no's earlier. Logically, you cognize all the possibilities open in front of you. Just because you did not want to expand, you say no to something, is what I am calling saying no. Listen carefully, I am defining. Jumping into the house which is burning is not considered courage or taking risk. Let those fools who get married do that risks. Listen, I am not saying jumping into the burning house is saying yes to life, and if you don't jump, it is saying no to life. No. Your cognition cognizes thoroughly all the possibility, and you deny it just because you need to expand through your logic or emotion or physical or psychological. In some level, you are demanded, you need to expand, you do not want that. For that reason, if you say no, listen. That is what I say, saying no to life. Look, dig out the incidents where you said no to life. Ability to say yes to life, knowing that new dimensions of your life will be opening to you, and there is a lot of demanding over your body, mind and consciousness. That ability is called Rudra. Understand? Rudra means ability to say ferociously yes. Knowing that so many of your dimensions will be manifested through you in a very demanding way, I tell you. I allowed the existence to demand me, and I stood up, said yes. Understand? I don't like this idea of growth. I love only breakthroughs. Growth is for middle class minds, not for Hindus. Growth is for middle class minds, not for Hindus. If you are a Hindu, even you are not enlightened, you are elite, understand? By your very hardwire, by the way you are hardwired, you are elite. Just add N, Nithyananda, you will be enlightened. Understand? People ask me, why this silver throne, golden temple? Arey, we Hindus are elite. Come on. Poverty is neither our religion nor our lifestyle till it was forced, dumped on us. Till we were robbed, brutally destroyed, cunningly exploited. Poverty was not our lifestyle. That was not even our thought current. The first Upanishad starts with Kurvanne vega chatakku samaha. Isha vashyamitam sarvam yatkincha jagatyan jagad tena tyaktena bunjita makritakasya sviddanam kurvanne vega jivishet chatakku samaha. A real cosmic communist concept is enjoy by not possessing but owning. Listen. Enjoy by not possessing but owning. Owning means knowing you are responsible, it's all yours. Possessing means having it under your control and not letting others to use. Exclusiveness is possession. Having it for the sake of enriching is owning. I own this property, not possess this property. Understand the difference. I own this property, but not possess this property. If I don't allow any of you, only I roll around, run around, and I build a walking trail for me, and jogging trail for me, and a swimming pool for me, and I live all by myself and with my few servants, then you call I possess this property. Other than the few square feet where I am lying down, everything is used by everyone else. Not only used, planned, designed, built for everyone else. The other day we were having discussion with construction team. I told, don't design this place just as a university where thousands of people will stay, study, read, evolve. Don't design just like that as a university alone. Design structure such a way. Every month few lakh will gather and there will be celebrations, literally spiritual rioting celebrations, where the festive dimension of Hinduism is alive. How in the modern day, if a new jewelry or a costume or a dress need to be introduced to the society, you put that on a model and make them do catwalk on the ramp. In Hindu tradition, when we introduce anything new, we put it on the deity and make them go around the world. Deities and temples were the way, methodology. We introduce new inventions and revelations to the world. Devotion was the way. That was the platform in which all the best discoveries, inventions, growth, artwork, everything, the cream of us was shared with the world. Understand? In this system, the Hindu economical system, a real cosmic communism, where you own but not possess. Kurvan nevega karmani jijivishe chataggun samaha evan vayinanyaton asti na karma lipyate nare. Understand? The Hindu concepts of life, economy, how the Hindu scriptures view body, mind, all this need to be understood thoroughly. If somebody does not live an orthodox life, means grooming themselves and hygiene life, I know for sure this fellow is a womanizer. A person who lives a very hygienic, orthodox, clean life will have so much of reverence for the body. He will live a very respectful life towards himself and his body. I tell you, I am not talking about somebody having some extramarital relationship and all those, and I am neither promoting nor supporting any of that. All I am trying to tell, understand, a hygienic, clean, orthodox, muddy person will never be a womanizer. Practice this muddy lifestyle, that clean, hygiene, that lifestyle for 1 year. You will develop what Sadashiva calls Saucha and Santosha. Santosha is the joy you discover through Saucha. Understand? Saucha infuses such large quantity of prana in you. Again and again Sadashiva says, take bath in a large water body where at least 1,000 times more amount of water is there than the amount of blood in your body. For example, a normal average human body may have 6 liter to 7 liter blood. For some people maybe 10 liter, maximum 10 liter blood in the body. Take bath always in a water body where 1,000 times more. 10 into 1,000, 10,000 liter water body. And all of you are Shaivites. We have already built a huge Vaidya Sarovar. I don't know why. You guys will neither bother to use it, repair it. Anyhow, I have achieved what I need to achieve. It is now up to you guys. I am not going to run behind. Oh, who is in charge? Who is department? Where is the approval standing? Where is the work standing? If you guys are enough responsible, so many thousands supposed to be the Shaivites living, you plan it and use it. Understand all these matters. A large quantity water body, when you take bath, every pore in your body will be forced to inhale water prana. Understand? Prana is available to us in 5 forms. Prana in the form of earth is the food. Food you take. Prana, which is in the form of water, comes to you when you take bath, when you wash your body. Understand? Not when you drink liquids. Liquids bring only the solid, the bhu prana, not the jala prana. Jala prana gets into the system only through skin. Especially your lower body, the private parts of the body, need to experience the pressure of large quantity of the water to heal itself, rejuvenate itself and breathe Jala Prana. It is one of a powerful rejuvenation, detoxification method. If you guys are interested in following Sadashiva's words, you Adinavasis, it is your home. Own it, decide to repair it, or do what needs to be done, start using it. It is for you all I built. Not just one. In my master plan, I have 10 water bodies, large quantity of water bodies. Considering a water body of 10 acre in one water body, have plan in the master plan to include a person who lives the life of Saucha. Understand? Every day, at least few minutes, inhale the smoke of Agni, the Homagni, not this smoke. This smoke. Not this smoke, this smoke. When you do the Yajna, Agnihotra, Homa, with sacred mantras and herbs, pure cow ghee. I don't know how many of you know. Just few milliliter, few milli pure cow ghee sprinkled in fire generates large quantity of oxygen, prana. It's all established facts, verifiable facts. So whenever you sit in Yajnashala or Goshala and breathe, the Agni Prana is available to your system. Understand? That is why the Brahmins who live the Vedic lifestyle live for quite a long time. Quite a long time. A Vedic lifestyle is not easy, I tell you. I sat and did rituals for hours by myself. I know. It's not joke. But people who do this lifestyle, they live for quite a long time. Because that lifestyle is such, all Pancha Prana will be available to them. Prana from the earth, prana from the Jala, prana from the fire, prana from the air. The prana for air is that gasping you do when you chant long mantras. Understand? When you chant long mantras, that second, the Vayu, the prana from the Vayu enters into your system, gets assimilated into your system. chanting loudly the long mantras like Rudram, Chamakam, makes the Vayu Prana get assimilated in your system. The Akasha Prana gets assimilated whenever you sit in oneness. Understand? The right sattvic food and drinks, you receive solid. The Bhu Prana, prana from the earth energy, taking bath in the large water bodies. If you all do something, and from tomorrow morning if you start taking bath in the Vaidya Sarovar, I will consider all of you as my disciples. Understand? If you come back with any reasons, that is the way life is going to treat you. Now it is up to you whether you are going to make life happen or you are going to come back with a reason. When you start taking bath in the large water bodies, jumping, swimming, diving, rolling, you should live with that water body, not just, oh, oh. No, one very big leader told me in the Kumbh Mela. He came to my camp for Kumbh Mela. He did not have his camp, so he came once. I made him sit and gave dinner and everything, and then I told him, tomorrow morning Snan is there. If you want, please, we will go together, join us. No, enakku jalpu pudichirum. Kullur thanila kulcha jalpu pudichirum. Means if I take bath in the cold water, I'll catch cold. That day I decided, all my sannyasis should do parivarajaka and live with the nature. No, live a ferocious yes life. I want my kids to be jumping into Ganga and swimming across the Ganga. I have seen sadhus and children doing this in Ganga, in Kashi. Of course, in Calcutta you can never cross Ganga. It is too large and too wild. But in other places like Gangotri, Haridwar, Varanasi, I have seen kids and sadhus doing this, jumping, enjoying. I literally want that kind of a water body here and that kind of a life for our kids. No, really, that is the way the body should evolve. morning 4 to 5, you just slap your body on Shivastamba or Kundalini rope. Let's have a Sanskrit name like a Shivastamba, Kundalini Rajju. Rajju is the Sanskrit word for rope. Shivastamba Yoga, Kundalini Rajju Yoga. And jump into the water body. Spend your time there at least an hour. And then here, for Pada Puja, you sit for Pada Puja and Shiva Puja. Then literally slam yourself in the air in the form of kirtan. Then I tell you, slam yourself into consciousness in the form of satsang, oneness, Shaktipada. Then your life will never know something called depression or low energy. That's the way life should be lived. That is the way life should be lived. With such large number of Adinavasis, evolving a proper system and providing all the lifeguards, safety measures, everything is not at all a big job. Create all that ambience, Vatavarana, and provide this for our next generation, for our kids. For that only we are here. Maybe the so-called senior Adinavasis will be thinking, oh God, how many times we opened this Vaideshwarovar and closed it? But I will not stop opening, understand. Shiva means auspiciousness. I am Sada Shiva. Always auspicious. Opening, 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 opening. Every time I remember something is collapsed, shut down, I'll not keep quiet. I'll decide, I'll try my best, again open it, again open it, again open it. All our big adinams should have water body, large quantity water where people can take bath. As per the instructions of Sadashiva, Saucha. Understand all these matters. All these matters. If you say, what is the difference between jumping into that water body and taking bath and then boring few mug? I don't want to describe more. Thou shall be healthy, active, alive, living. Thou shall consider death as much better than Jalpu Purchikum lifestyle. This is what ideally I want. Any of you consider yourself as my disciples? Put your intelligence, energy, everything and make it as a reality as early as possible. We will have a huge, beautiful hall in front of Vaideshwarovar and Manasarovar where hundreds of Malakamba, means Shivastamba, and hundreds of Kundalini Rajju will be hanging. Morning 4 o'clock, all of you are there, slamming yourself on that Shivastamba or Kundalini Rajju, have intense heavy yoga, and the side of the hall, there will be heap of the sacred pure ash from our Goshala and heap of original Ganga Mati, the clay from the Ganges, where the land was not polluted by any industrial pollution. There are places where Ganga flows purely. There is no industrial pollution. The Ganga Mati means the clay of the Ganga collected from there should be made available here permanently forever. And the pure Erode Kaveri turmeric. The turmeric, manjal, which is grown from the pure Kaveri water from Erode. That is the area. The best turmeric grows, that very sand as the right Vatavarana for the turmeric. That pure Kaveri water, not the borewell water or any other water. The Kaveri water turmeric. Ganga's clay, Kaveri's turmeric, Goshala's basma, all that heaps will be available. People should be able to use all that for cleansing themselves, applying it on the body to remove and cleanse all the dirt, and apply all that and jump into the Vaidya Sarovar. Dive, jump. Let your whole body be flooded. Understand? The whole body should be flooded, splashed. Not that jalpu puchkum lifestyle. Ooh, talmela tani utade, jalpu puchkum. Mooku pakatala tani utade. Uchavandrum. Body should be slammed on the water body. So where the Jala Prana enters into the system. So this is what ideally I want for the morning routine. Whoever wants, whenever you want, make this as a reality. If you guys don't, at least next generation, somebody who sees this video will make this into reality wherever they live. Anyhow, for the sake of humanity, I have spoken what I have spoken. The turmeric, manjal, should be grown organically in the Erode Kaveri water and Kaveri delta, means where that sand, the Vandalman, the sand brought by Kaveri from our birthplace, it starts settling from Erode to Tanjore. That's the area where the millions of tons of fresh sand Kaveri brings, comes and settles during our flood period. From that sand, the turmeric which is grown. And same way the sand which she brings from Himalayas and settles when she enters the plains. Ganga brings the pure sand from Himalayas and settles when she enters into the plains. That becomes the Ganga Mati. That Ganga Mati is for male body. The Kaveri's turmeric is for female bodies. Of course, it is not that men should not use the turmeric or women should not use the Ganga Mati. It is usually used by those genders, but you can use both, nothing wrong. and the pure desi cows brought up in an organic way, the ash made out of their cow dung. Understand? All these three should be available as in heaps next to the yoga shed or yoga shala, and apply all that on your body. Jump into Vaidya Sarovar. These are the methods for Saucha, methodology for living the lifestyle which Sadashiva says in Agama. After all, this whole campus is for that purpose. I am evolving, not campus. The whole Sangha, not just this campus, the whole Sangha. I am evolving for that purpose. So have restrooms like that, where immediately after the yoga you apply all this, run to the restroom, have your Panchakriya, have enough number of restrooms. So at a time all of you can do your Panchakriyas, jump into the Vaidya Sarovar, cleanse yourself. We are rich enough to have time for all this and infrastructure for all this. That is why I tell you, you are wealthy as per the need of Agamas. Wealth is not having chlorinated swimming pool. Wealth is having agamic water body for your health. Chlorinated swimming pool may be useful for photograph and selfie in the Facebook, not for health. Chlorinated swimming pool, till the last day you will have Jalpu Puchkum lifestyle. So it is now up to you guys, making what I want for all of you as reality as early as possible. And all this matters when it comes to living a beautiful, conscious, flowering life. To get all this, it will not take more than few phone calls for you guys. None of you need to bend your body. It's all just few phone call job. Hope you guys will do it and live. So with this, before entering into the next session, I wanted to introduce an important thing to all of you. Nithyananda Power Manifestation Centers. Inviting all the disciples who are manifesting powers already, I am going to initiate all of you into the new power, not just body scanning and healing. You will be able to scan and tell a person. If you look through the third eye once, it is body scanning. If you look through the same third eye second time, it is healing. It will just burn those diseases, disorders. I am also going to initiate you into this next power. I am inviting all of you, whoever is manifesting powers or want to manifest powers. If you are an IA grad, if you have taken Vishesha Diksha and want to start this power manifestation healing centers, I am giving a new name, Power Manifestation Healing Centers. Nithyananda Sadashiva Shakti Chikitsa Mayam. Nithyananda Sadashiva power manifestation healing centers to invite visitors. You will manifest powers of third eye reading, body scanning, remote vision. Through the body scanning, you will even do the spiritual healing, introduction to power manifestation class, and much more. Be well known in your community as Nithyananda Yogi, radiate Sadashiva and Adishakti and Swamiji's eternal energies. I am going to have 2-day special program. The next coming 2-day special program will be glimpses of Mahasadashivoham. After that, we will have a 2-day special program, weekend workshop, to train people. It is like an orientation program for starting Nithyananda Sadashiva Power Manifestation Healing Centers. Anybody who is interested, please register. Power Manifestation Center, tiny.cc/Power Manifestation Center. So it will have a new name, Nithyananda Sadashiva Power Manifestation Healing Center. Anybody who wants to register, register. We will have a weekend workshop as an orientation program for everyone and initiation to start this Nithyananda Power Manifestation Healing Center. We will make at least 10,000 by the end of this year. Take it to the world. Take it to the world and support the world. Help the world. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living, Shuddhadvaita Saivam Sadashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.